Good morning, everybody, and this is your DAX day trade setups for today. So lots of confusion still. Tails to the upside, tails to the downside. We are below the moving averages on the 8-hour, but I'm going to take that with a large pinch of salt, and we're going to assume that we do have some structure forming here, and at the moment we are confused, and you're going to see it's a lot clearer as you get through the lower time frame. So you see big down, big up. And that kind of was the story of last week. It was a red week, a down week. Look at the oscillators pointing to the upside at the moment. But if you look at the daily here, look at that. That's not something I want to be chasing short on. So if I get back down to the hour, you can see the big move down. We broke through the weekly structure. And as I said to you on Friday, I'd be reluctant to jump in on that. I'd want to see a retest and a rejection, which never happened. We are now in amongst all the moving averages. So longs really only come into play once we start getting above this area, but I would be much happier chasing longs above the high of Friday. You see that's a lot stronger than this zone here. And with oscillators at the moment, there's not an indication that we're going to continue up. It does look like we should sort of either range or roll back to find support lower down. And to find support lower down, we've got lots of structure down here as well. Now, I'll give you the levels now from the 15 minute. As you can see, big move down, diversions from the moving averages, up, up, and then up. So, complete confusion. If you look at the 15 minutes, we are above the moving averages. So I would expect, there's just another little level here that we need to put in, which is right here. So I would expect us to break above this zone of 15,753, 15,761, find support. Then you're going to target last week Friday's high, which is 15,788. I would expect a rejection there, pull back onto support. Any one of these tails again, which would probably be this one here, for another attempt to break through. Break through the highs of Friday, then I have a view that we're sort of going to break this range. This was a fake out. I'm going to break the range to the upside, and we're going to roll moving averages, and basically this becomes a rounding bottom. So that's kind of the view that I've got there. If that fails, you obviously need to watch out to the short side. And I think these tails here would be the first one, but I would expect us to break down below these lows, reject this area, 15,708, and then bounce to the top, reject, and then come back again. So that's kind of the view that I've got at the moment. So we're looking for a break of 15,722 and 15,708. Break that, retest it, then you're looking to target this 15,674 again. That's kind of the view I've got. Reluctant to be jumping in short still, but we do have all this weekly support here. And if you look at the 15 minute, have a look at what happened here. I wasn't paying attention, but it's more than likely if you draw a line here and go to the left, you'll probably find some structure there, what it bounced off. But look at the oscillators grouped nicely, massive diversion from the moving averages here. Looking for a weekly support, bounce up, came back to probably test some more structure, which is this high here, and then settled down and continued moving to the upside. So I suspect some positive noises in the market at the moment, and that's what we're seeing. So yeah, that's kind of my view for today. I think break the upside, pull back, still keep your stops tight and keep your position size small. Take a little bit off the table, and then as soon as we break through the highs of Friday, it is game on. And if you look at the weekly, that's a massive weekly pin bar. So a daily close above 15,788 validates this pin bar for a move to the upside. And that, ladies and gentlemen, actually just solidifies a trend line at the moment. So we still got to get through these moving averages, and these moving averages need to cross. So it's going to be volatile until that happens. So I don't see us in a trend on the daily until these moving averages have crossed over and pointing up, and our oscillators have also crossed over and pointing up. So it's going to take a day or two, or three, for that to materialize. But the reality is this area here, there is strong support, and I think it's going to hold at the moment. If we start breaking below the lows of Friday, then different story. Then we need to start looking lower down. But for me at the moment, shorts are going to be on the back burner. We'll focus on seeing whether this is going to find structure for a move to the upside. Okay, anyway, that's it for me. Hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.